guys, welcome back to my channel. Amy here with Organized Hobbit. Today's video is a really exciting one because this product that I'm going to show you guys and do a review on it and show and tell and what have you was actually sent to me by a company that I posted on their Instagram when I was looking at different subscription box companies, and they messaged me on Instagram and offered to send me a box for free to try out on my YouTube and my Instagram, and I said yes because I thought that would be a fantastic opportunity to show it for you guys as well as to try it out myself. So I was really excited. The company itself is Palettul Packs. Unfortunately, the stickers covered their logo, but their website, if you are curious, is www.palettulpacks.com. They are a subscription-based company that sends art supplies to you every month. It's basically a tier program, so you can start with the Premier Palettul Pack, which I do believe is what this one here is. I did message the company to ask, so if it's not, I will confirm. But based on the price that they have listed for the customs and what have you, that is what it is. So there's that one, which is $35.95 US a month. And then there is the Palettul Petite Pack, and it's smaller and less expensive, so you can definitely still get a ton of supplies to try out each month. But if you're a little bit more on a budget, or if you just want to have a little bit of supplies versus possibly more, that one is $23.95. And there is a young artist one, so this one is curated specifically for young artists. So this one just basically helps younger people to do things that are more creative, which I think is fantastic because I haven't really seen any company do something geared towards a younger audience, I guess. So we're just gonna open the box. Now I don't know if they taped this shut or if this was taped shut by the customs agent, because this did unfortunately have to go through customs, and they did notify me, like there's a little sticker thing here that says they did have to verify. So I don't know if the company did and then they just kind of redid it, I guess. So open this up. Oh, how pretty! Sorry, I'm knocking my camera. I don't know how to do this. Knocking everything over. Okay, so let's go this way. Look at all the confetti! Their packs usually come with a ton of confetti, so not surprising in the least. Let's take this out of the way. They did notify me that they had to change one of the brushes in here, so I'm not sure if it's the exact same brush that is coming in the other packs, or if I was given, like, just because they said it's the same type of brush, like it is a Princeton Snap, but it is a fiber. So let's take a look. So this is so exciting. So this is the little sheet that comes with them. So this is also including their new ambassador program. So they have one called the Palettul Packs Ambassador Program. Step 1, download social ladder, enter code Palettul, start earning rewards. So that's really exciting. If you do purchase the box and want to feature some of your work, there is a hashtag as well, Palettul Packs. And this August box is focused on core watercolor. So, look, we've got 4 tubes it looks like. So there is green gold, which is actually one of my favorite colors. Ultramarine blue, which I mean, I guess I can bring it close so you guys can take a look. Sorry, there is a little bit of a glare, it looks like. Nickel azo yellow or azo, I'm not 100% sure. And ooh, quinacridone magenta. I love quinacridone magenta, not gonna lie. So those are there. They have included a palette by Pro Art folding palette. I really like these for travel palettes and whatnot because they have the little wells in them and there's a ton of mixing space. Like this one is so cute. And if you're like an on-the-go artist, there's like a thumb hole. I guess most of you are right-handed, so you would be doing it this way. And you can paint, and this box is so exciting. And there is a Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor Sable in round, and it's size 00, so a very, very, very fine point, which is great. And then finally, this is the Princeton Snap brush that they were talking about. Like I said, they said I was getting one with a different fiber. I'm not 100% sure what that means in terms of what you might get or have gotten in this box. But definitely, I think this is really cool. This is Core Watercolor Ground. I've never actually heard of this before. Creates an absorbent surface that allows for soft edges and flowing wet and wet techniques. Maybe brush applies for a linen-like texture, rolled on for a dappled effect, or scraped on a smoothly with a palette knife. May also be lightly wet, sanded for a smoothness, similar to a hot press surface. This is interesting. So I'm just referring back to the little helpful thingy here because I've never heard of this before. So basically what they're saying is we wanted you to be able to experience the awesome surface you create with core watercolor ground. So we hand painted this illustration board with you with the ground. It creates an absorbent surface that allows for soft edges and flowing wet on wet techniques. So I'm guessing you're supposed to paint on this, which is interesting. We will have to try that out. And then the last thing in here is, can't get it out because of my nails, of course, is the 500 series Strathmore mixed media board. Now I've used Strathmore paper in the past, loved it, so I'm really excited to try something on their board and try like sampling this. So we're gonna clean this up and I will be right back with everything neat and tidy. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. I was just playing with the confetti and it is literally everywhere now. Like there's pieces of it everywhere. I was having way too much fun. I actually posted a silly little video on my Instagram playing with it, so go check that out. So we're gonna try these out. I'm super thrilled though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Core Paint I think is like 25 bucks alone for the 6 tubes Canadian. So I mean, it's American rather, so it's gotta be more Canadian. So like seems like such a good deal. I don't know, like I said, I've never heard of the ground before, so I don't know in reference to how that would be price-wise, but like, wow. Seems like such a pretty box. Sorry, I'm so bad at talking and like doing things, it's terrible. Just gonna move this out of the way, and then we will try it out. Ooh. I'm super excited to try the green gold. It's actually one of my favorite painting colors. Like even, it's such a unique color. So I'm really happy to see that it was thrown into the watercolor mix. That was one of the things I was most excited about when they asked me. They're like, the theme is watercolor. And I'm like, oh my god, that's my main medium. This is fantastic. So, have them all out. We're going to swatch out our colors and try out these brushes. I have a little stitch jar full of water because, you know, if we're not going to use it for coffee or tea, we have to use the box for something, or the cup for something. Oh, look how pretty. Look at that. Oh, these are gorgeous. I'm just trying it on the watercolor ground. I'm just going to do this so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. So this is my paints right here. But look how pretty that color is. These core paints. Oh, they're so pretty. I mean, admittedly, ultramarine blue isn't one of my favorite colors, but still very pretty. And which one was this again? This was the first one was the green gold. This one is the nickel azo yellow. Ooh, that one's really pretty too. I bet these two together would be mixed really pretty too. I'm saying pretty a lot, like, but look at that. It's so nice. Oh, got a little bit of yellow stuck there. But do you see how quickly, like, it picked up the water? Like, the pigment? Like, there was no effort whatsoever in building out that pigment. And, oh my god. Look at that. Like, I actually think this ground stuff is really cool, too. Like, it's a very different texture. Oh, and that ultramarine is getting the nicest, I'm not gonna say pretty, I'm not gonna say pretty, the nicest granulation. Oh, so nice. Like, these colors are gorgeous. I'm curious though, like, if I mix these two colors, grab a little more of that paint, if I can get a nice, like, sap greeny color. Oh, not that one, not that one. And I really like this brush too. Like, it's like, for lack of a better term, like, it's snappy. Grab some of that yellow. Let's see what kind of green I can get from this. Ooh, that looks so nice. Just gonna move this over a little bit. Like, these colors are so pretty. Oh, I'm super impressed. Like, look how nice they are. And this palette, like, usually plastic palettes need to be prepped. Like, you need to scrub them just to get that film off because they tend to beat up. But this is actually not doing any beating whatsoever. This was the Pro Art folding palette. So, I mean, this was definitely a good choice by the Palettul company because, like, this is a really nice one. Every other one that I've had to scrub, like, to get, like, the plasticky film off of it. So we're going to try, what should we paint? Should we paint some flowers? Let's do some flowers. Oh, I actually want to try out before we do that, I just want to try out this one here, because I'm not usually like a super thin brush person, but I just want to see like if we can get some really nice, oh yeah, some really nice thin lines. Like that is, just doing a little feather. Yeah, you can get some nice thin, like, but you can get some decently thick lines. So this is a really nice brush too. Like it's all been really nice. Like definitely, I think worth the money. So let's go ahead and paint some flowers. I'm gonna paint some pinky roses. I'm actually kind of curious now, since they have mixed so well. I kind of want a little bit of a less intense pink. Let's see if we can mix some of that in there. See if we can create like a nice reddish color. Oh, so pretty. Get a little bit more of that. Oh, I love that color. Let's see what we can create here. I'm just gonna bring you guys a little closer so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. I haven't painted roses in so long. Like, it's actually been a very long time, but I used to love painting flowers and whatnot a couple years, well, I guess not even a couple years ago, like last year, but I just kind of got out of doing it because I got back into drawing people and stuff to that effect. But flowers are they're really just nice to break out, and I find like I like using flowers for swatches and whatnot. When I was swatching out a small set of, I think it was the Primal watercolors, I definitely used more of the flower technique to swatch, just because I wanted something that was loose and light. So let's use some of this green. We got here this green gold. Put it in frame so you guys can actually see it. And we're gonna mix some of that ultramarine blue because I know that's gonna create a really pretty green. Nice in-depth deep green, which is what I want for this. Like, honestly, I'm probably gonna go just buy these core paints now. That's one of the things that I love about these boxes, is even if you're just like playing around with them and whatnot, you get such a good idea of how they perform, and you don't have to buy like a whole bunch of something. You can just try, you know, the little bit that, or not the little bit, but like you can try what you're provided type of thing. It's not well, I have to invest in a 6 set or a 12 set just to try these out. That's the wonderful thing about these boxes, is you can just buy the box and you get to try out all of these paints. And I think it's just a fantastic idea. I don't know who was like the first one to think like, let's put art supplies in a subscription form, but it's such a smart idea. And I think like, and I understand the whole, well, you got this for free, so you should like it type of thing, but no, I mean, they did not say in any circumstance that I had to say I like the box or that I think the box is fantastic, but I do. And I think that the products that they've chosen, I've watched Drawing with Waffles videos on them, I've watched other company or other YouTubers and Instagrammers post with them, and quite honestly, like, they've never had many bad reviews. I know the company has definitely taken what people have said for criticism and turned it into something more productive, which is what a company should do. And I think that's just fantastic. So I definitely think you guys should check out this company. I just want to do one in the bright pink just to have fun with it and show you guys a little bit more of the paint. I'm also going to try blending them a little bit and see what happens there. A little bit of a looser floral, but I definitely think that you guys should check out their subscriptions. Try it out. You can buy it on a sort of you can do the monthly, but you can also do like up to a year. I believe it's, you know what, let's check out their page. I got it right here, guys. So if you were to click on them, yeah, it looks like you can do the monthly and 3 months, 6 months, and whatnot. So that's really exciting. Boop, 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 boop. I'm having way too much fun playing with the green. Oh, these colors are like, look how pretty they are. So let's try doing a little bit of blending and see what happens. So we're going to take some of that blue, and I think I just got a little bit too much, yeah. So I'm going to shift my page a little bit. So that's the problem with being left-handed, is literally everything is in your way. So we're going to get some of that blue, because we already know that they mix really well. So let's see if they blend really well too. Ooh, a little bit more of that blue, and oh god, like these paints are amazing. Like, look how vibrant they are, and they mix wonderfully, they blend beautifully. Let's blend this one as well while we're at it. But curious question for you guys, because what's your guys' favorite art subscription box? Have you tried out one? What's keeping you from trying one? Because up until like a couple of months ago, I really didn't think about art subscription boxes that much, if I'm being quite honest. I just kind of thought of them as, you know, okay, they were fine, but like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, drawing with waffles has changed my life. Ever since I discovered her YouTube channel, that's all I do is watch her videos. Like, I've probably rewatched her Master Markers video like 6 times. Oh my god, look at that purple. They're gorgeous. I'll try one more mix. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit your way so you guys can see it. Yeah, so let me know. I'm really curious. Ooh. Like, I know they mix into beautiful colors well, but I'm really curious to see if that, yeah, no, it's beautiful. Grab some more of that yellow. So nice. Like, look at that. And I really like this board too. Like, I haven't really mentioned the board, and this is quite honestly, like, I am trying new things in this, like pretty much everything except for this palette I haven't used. So that is fantastic. And I mean, if you guys have watched my videos, you know I have a massive, not even amazing, but a massive watercolor collection of stuff. So I've never actually tried the board or the ground or the core paints, and that's one of the best things about these boxes, is trying the new stuff. And like, look how pretty these are. Like, these are pretty much dry and like still super vibrant. And look at our swatches. Like, look how pretty they look. And I really like that watercolor ground. Like, it's creating like this cool effect on the edges, and it just looks so aesthetically pleasing, not gonna lie. Like, I definitely think that this box is well worth the money, and you should check out one for yourself. I'll have their Instagram and their website linked down below. But yeah, these are beautiful, guys. Like, definitely go and try them out, check them out, send them some love, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!